This video was made to review and criticize the material in it, and is not intended to be a substitute for the original work. I do not own the material or any part of the show in this video. Please support HBO by watching the full episode and show on HBO or any other platform that legally streams it. Links to the official sites are available in the description box below. This video is intended to fall under the general guidelines of fair use and is edited as to not compete with the original work. As an aspiring writer and artist, my goal is to comment, review, criticize and learn from the work. Thank you for understanding. Welcome to Watcher. Today we're watching episode 65. And before we begin, please don't leave any spoilers in the comment section. I'd greatly appreciate that. But most importantly, thank you so much for your support and for joining me on this adventure. If you're new, then please subscribe. That would be awesome. So, in the last episode, I remember Bran giving that Valyrian dagger to Arya. I feel like it's gonna play an important role in the story. Valyrian steel is able to eliminate the walkers. See, I remember that. This kinda confirms that Arya will have a big role to play against the army of the dead, which is cool. I like that. A bit of foreshadowing is what I'm thinking. I also feel like Bran might have seen it in his visions, which might be a reason for why he gave her that dagger. I don't think it was as random and spontaneous as it seemed. Bran keeps things quiet. He will assist, without interfering too much. I feel like he's starting to understand his role as the three-eyed raven. But the main part of the last episode was Daenerys' counter move against the Lannisters. That goal that was meant for the Iron Bank will probably not arrive. And I still don't know if Jaime and Bronn survived that. Last time we saw them, they were drowning pretty much. But if I had to guess, I'd say that they are still alive. I'm going to count this as Daenerys' victory, even though her dragon took that massive arrow. But I do still have my problems with her. She gives off the feeling that she's clueless when it comes to good and evil. Her moral compass is quite off. It's strange how her advisors still have to tell her what's wrong. That ain't how a ruler should be. She isn't that much different from Cersei. Let's be real here. And another thing that's strange is the fact that Varys and Tyrion are so strong supporters of her. Their explanations and their logic isn't enough to satisfy me. Daenerys is power hungry. She is ruthless, she is extremely prideful, and often she lacks awareness and understanding. I'd also say that she lacks empathy. Everything she sees is from her perspective. Any other perspective is explained to her by her advisors. There isn't much that comes from within. So what I'm trying to say is that I personally don't see Team Daenerys as the good guys. Neither are the Lannisters though, don't get me wrong. But Cersei is pretty clear about who she is. So, here comes the question. Who am I supporting? It's all a mess. Let the freaking walkers win. Everyone is hopeless, pretty much. My only hope is the Stark family, including Jon. I really like those characters, even though they have their own faults. But anyway, let's watch the episode now. I'm looking forward to seeing how Cersei reacts to the news that all her gold is pretty much gone and that it won't arrive. The aftermath of what just happened will be interesting. But it really feels like this is it. So many houses are gone from the show. The Tyrells are gone, Dorne is out of the way, the Greyjoys, well, we have the uncle left. But it will come down to this. Daenerys or Cersei? That's the main war right now. Oh, jumping straight into it. Awesome. Yeah, as I expected. They wouldn't die like that. Come on. But they are away from everything. They got away. That must have been heavy in the water.
What the fuck are you doing back there?
Good question.
Killing her. I saw the dragon between you and her.
Or did you miss it?
That was only one of them.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like you guys are done. You're on the losing side.
I'm not going to be around when those things start spitting fire on King's Landing.
How would your father have taken this? Those dragons are a problem. Qyburn needs to build a lot more of those scorpions, or whatever he called them. What's up, Tyrion? How do you feel about this? So what will happen now? Will they join her? Will she show them mercy? Or is this it for them?
I know what Cersei has told you, that I've come to destroy your cities.
But that is not true.
All I want to destroy is the wheel that has rolled over rich and poor.
Okay, we're listening. All of us here.
Bend the knee and join me, or refuse and die.
Tyrion hasn't said much. Oh, there they are. So what's up?
Say what you will about your sister, she was born in Westeros.
And here we go.
Murdered your own father and chose to support a foreign invader.
Yeah, that will continue to be a problem for many people here.
Perhaps
Perhaps you could take the black, Your Grace.
You cannot send me to the wall. You are not my queen.
So is this it for him? Well, I was starting to like him as a character.
You will have to kill me too.
Step back and shut your mouth.
You are the future of your house. Bend the knee.
I will not.
A lot of pressure. You can see that he really cares for him.
Stop beheading entire
I'm not
families.
beheading anyone.
That's that. I like that Tyrion is feeling conflicted about it.
Daenerys of House Targaryen sentence you to die.
I love Tyrion's expressions. That's who you are supporting, Tyrion. You have to live with it. That is how a dictator comes to power. As I said, not very different from Cersei.
How many men did we lose?
Many have switched sides.
Her dragon burnt 1,000 wagons. Qyburn Scorpion fired bolts bigger than you. They couldn't stop it, and she has 3 of them.
Cersei is safe in her little bubble.
Maybe we can count on Tyrion to intercede on our behalf, by way of apology for murdering our father and son.
He didn't.
That would actually be interesting for the show.
Tyrion didn't kill Joffrey. He had nothing to do with it.
Oh, are you here to tell that?
It was Olenna.
You believed her.
Cersei's not following logic here.
Which one would Marjorie have been better able to control? Which one would have made Olenna
Yeah, here we go.
rule of the Seven Kingdoms?
Completely overlooked that. She feels a bit stupid now, starting to realize.
And if we don't find a way out of this war, we'll follow them.
We fight and die, or we submit and die. I know my choice.
But you aren't really fighting. Everyone else is fighting for you. Touch it as if it's a dog. Let's go, you're so close. Come on, man. I think it likes it.
You weren't gone long.
And I have fewer enemies today than I did yesterday. We both want to help people.
Is it really about that? Or is it about you being the queen? Oh, he's back. Please introduce yourself, so that Jon knows who you are.
Jon Snow, this is Sir Jorah Mormont.
He knew your dad.
I served with your father. He was a great man.
Jon is like, what is going on here? Back in the cold. Where are you, Bran? What are you doing? What are you seeing? What are you looking out for? The army of the dead? The wall near the shore? Dude, I'm getting cold just looking at this. Yep. Massive. That army is so big. They looked confident.
We need to send ravens.
Let's hurry up.
Remember, Vulcan?
Oh! His message has arrived.
The North has dulled many good maester's wits.
So are they not believing him?
Still, we ought to
Brandon Stark.
Yeah? What about him?
Since a more detailed proposal is forthcoming.
Let's hear it, Sam.
If you tell people the threat is real, they'll believe it. And if you tell every maester in the Citadel to search every word of every faded scroll about the Long Night, they may find something that lets us defeat the army of the dead for good.
Can you please consider that?
Also possible that this message is part of a ploy by the Dragon Queen.
Well, I can see that being a concern.
It's real.
I promise you, we will get to the truth of it one way or another.
Is that the best we can do? We're kinda short on time here.
Is he the one whose father and brother were just burnt alive?
That's him.
I haven't had the heart to tell him yet.
Oh, so he doesn't know yet. I wonder how he will take it.
All rulers demand that people bend the knee.
Trying to convince yourself that she did the right thing here.
I can't make her decisions for her.
That's what I used to tell myself about her father.
But by being by her side, you're kinda agreeing to what she's doing.
I'm not the one doing it.
You're guilty as well.
Daenerys is not her father.
But she's close to it, from what I've seen so far.
I thought Arya was dead. I thought Bran was dead.
Bran saw the Night King and his army marching towards Eastwatch. I need to go home.
You said you don't have enough men.
We'll fight with the men we have.
Yeah, what else can we do?
And give the country to Cersei.
Perhaps not.
What's that?
What if we prove her wrong?
I don't think she'll come see the dead at my invitation.
So bring the dead to her.
What?
Only one soldier.
What the hell are you talking about? Are you going to capture one of them? Wouldn't that be difficult to do?
The only person she listens to is Jaime. He might listen to me.
He did kinda hate you for what you did.
I can smuggle you in.
Here we go. So first we need to capture one.
With the Queen's permission, I'll go north and take one.
Oh, that's honorable of you. Let's go, Jorah. Step up,
They won't follow Sir Jorah. They won't have to.
because I'm going with you.
I haven't given you permission to leave.
With respect, Your Grace, I don't need your permission. I am a king.
I feel like she wants him there. Maybe she likes him, or maybe she's starting to like him.
We did not choose you to rule us, my lady, but perhaps we should have.
Oh, and here it's starting. The inner conflict. They want her as the leader. I did expect this. Impatient old men. Time to calm down.
They were insulting Jon, and you sat there and listened.
I listened to their complaints.
Well, Arya, you have to be a bit diplomatic.
Defend them, and Jon loses his army.
Not if they lose their heads first.
Wow, you are a bright one.
Winterfell didn't just fall into our hands. We took it back, all of us working together.
And if Jon doesn't come back, you'll need their support.
How can you even think such a horrible thing?
Yeah, Arya's going full dum-dum here.
Last time I was here, I killed my father with a crossbow.
Last time I was here, you killed my son with wildfire.
Ooh. He remembers that. This will be awesome. I'm looking forward to this.
Today might be the day I kill you by accident.
You won't be swinging it at me.
At who then? Oh! Well, this is awkward. Look at him, he looks furious. Jaime is considering what he should do. If he should kill him or not.
He was going to execute me. He hated me because of what I am.
Still, you could have just left. Still Jaime's father, too. Can't be that selfish, even though others are.
Daenerys is not his father. She's even willing to suspend the hostilities if Cersei agrees to certain terms. She has a more important request.
Yeah, let's go, let's hear it. Or tell him, rather. And what are you looking at, Davos? Searching for anyone or anything? Wait, is it possible that we will see Gendry again? Guys, I haven't forgotten about him.
Wasn't sure I'd find you.
Yeah, here he is. Doing what he does best. I thought Gendry would play a bigger role in all of this.
You came to get me. Let's go.
Alright, that was quick.
You might want to bring one of those swords.
Well, this is nice.
This I know.
I would love for him to have a role to play in all of this.
Keep your father's name to yourself.
Oops, trouble.
If we don't get out of here soon, someone's gonna...
Oh, he was quick with it. Just called him Clovis.
Is that your boat? It is.
I hope they won't see that.
Still 5 gold dragons?
You joking? 15.
15?
A piece.
Sounds expensive.
What's in the boat?
Stop asking questions. He's already paid you guys.
Fermented crab.
That was smartly done. Even Gendry was impressed. Uh-oh, I feel like it's very easy to recognize Tyrion.
I was looking for a dwarf with a scar like that a while back.
Perhaps there's some arrangements?
You're going to arrange to pay us more than Queen Cersei.
Oh my god, they were asking too many questions.
I met with Tyrion.
She's like, what? This episode is just so confusing. Everyone is confused.
Daenerys wants to meet.
She just won a great victory. Why would she want a truce now?
Because an army of dead men is marching on the Seven Kingdoms. Tyrion claims he'll have proof.
Are you going to punish him?
Tyrion.
Bronn, he set up a meeting without your knowledge or consent.
Nah, he wouldn't do that.
You let it happen. Why?
Accommodation with the Dragon Queen could be in our immediate interest. Have to fight her like father would have.
Oh, Cersei's getting sneaky. She sounds convincing.
Never betray me again.
Or what? Jaime's pretty much your only ally.
Begging your pardon, your grace. This is
Prince Gendry, your grace. Robert Baratheon's son. Bastard son.
What? He did not listen to any of Davos' advice.
You're a lot leaner. You're a lot shorter.
Come on, guys. Well, they kind of have the same dynamic as their fathers did.
Oh, but I'm a fighter.
Well, wasn't Robert a good fighter also? He has apparently inherited that.
We could use the help.
Nice, we're going on an adventure to capture one of the dead. Time to go back.
You know how many steps there are in the Citadel? 15,782.
That's an interesting fact. She seems very interested in trivial stuff. Sam is like, please leave me alone.
Maynard says here that he issued an annulment for Prince Rhaegar and remarried him to someone else at the same time in a secret ceremony in Dawn.
Oh, aren't we talking about Rhaegar here? And Lyanna? Sam, that was quite important.
We can all become slavering, murderous imbeciles enthralled to evil incarnate as long as we can have access to the full records of High Septon Maynard's 15,782 shits.
Calm down.
Steps.
Let's go, Gilly. He's like, kill me. What are you up to now, Sam? Come on. You're going to get expelled from here. But let's be real, he's the only one taking this seriously. So we need his help. I bet he's gonna get busted. Wait, what are you doing? Are you planning on leaving? Are you done here? What the hell?
Are you sure you want to do this?
So, Sam won't become a maester then?
I'm tired of reading about the achievements of better men.
Well, he feels like he has something more important to do. And I can understand that. What is happening here? Baelish, who are you talking to? He has his own little spies. And Arya sees it all. What are you up to, Baelish? You should not F around with Arya. See? He's planning something. Probably something against Jon. It's good that someone is keeping an eye on him.
Took some searching.
What is going on here?
You're sure this is the only copy in Winterfell?
Of what?
Lady Stark thanks you for your service.
Lady Stark? Or are you doing it for yourself? Baelish, Baelish, Baelish. Here we go with his sneaky little ways. Even though Arya is a damaged person, it's still good that she's here. Her skills can really help us. Do you even know what you are looking for? Did you find it? Quite a place to hide it. Let's see. What does it say? Oh, he knows as well. Man, that was creepy. A game of cat and mouse. But who's the cat and who's the mouse? Oh, here we are. The place that the wildlings were supposed to guard or watch.
To convince the one with the dragons or the one who fucks her brother.
Both. Yeah, exactly.
The big woman.
He wants Brienne so bad.
You really want to go out there?
He has to. That's his only choice right now.
You're not the only ones.
What? Excuse me?
You're the Hound.
Oh! What the frick happened to you guys?
They want to go beyond the wall too.
We don't want to go beyond the wall, we have to.
Oh, maybe they can join.
Don't trust any of them.
Oh, that's right. They have history.
Doris, this is your moment.
What the frick is going on? Everyone knows everyone here.
You're a fucking moment.
He was my father.
He hunted us like animals.
Oh my god, so many complicated relationships here. Truly a band of misfits. Let's unite for the cause.
There's a greater purpose at work. We serve it together.
I think Jon will let them join.
For fuck's sake, will you shut your hole? We're coming with you or not?
Yes, keep it simple.
We're all on the same side.
Yep.
How can we be?
You will find out. That will be a bit scary, because remember, all these guys don't really know each other. And if they do, they don't like each other. So you don't know who to trust. These guys are some strong characters. And so it begins. The hunt for a dead one. But how will they get to a dead one? Wow, this was quite a relaxing episode. A bit strange also. And random sometimes. And confusing. So, everyone just forgot about the war. Moments ago, the war was the only thing on their minds. It feels a bit odd how quickly it was abandoned, especially by the side who was winning it. Would they really have given up all the advantage they had built up? I don't know, but apparently yes. So the new plan is to catch a dead one, and to show it to the wannabe queens. The idea is obviously to unite everyone against the walkers. But what will happen when the walkers are defeated? If they are defeated? Will the war just resume? I suppose so, because I don't believe that Cersei will abandon her post. Abandon her place at the throne. But we'll have to see. A lot of people can die until we get there. So let's be patient. I don't think my opinion on anyone has changed after watching this episode. There were some moments of hope for some characters, but in the end, they all did what they usually do. Other than that, it's good to see Gendry again. The dynamic between him and Jon has the potential to be amazing. One is a bit like Ned and the other one is like his father Robert. I'm looking forward to seeing more of those two together. Then we also saw Sam leaving the Citadel with some important books and scriptures. He is taking the walkers seriously, but this means that he won't become a maester, which is unfortunate, because I really wanted to see him become one. Hopefully he has a greater role to play though. I also enjoyed seeing Tyrion be conflicted about the war, but I must say that I still don't get his loyalty. He has never been this loyal ever to anyone, so why now? Especially when you see some questionable decisions being made. Oh, and Baelish, well, he's up to no good again, as always with him. He just loves chaos so much. I feel like he's trying to screw things up for Jon. So my favorite scene in this episode was probably the last thing that happened. The cool guys leaving for their mission beyond the wall. What a group that is. Looking forward to seeing more of those together. Will be a lot of fighting, I think. I'm gonna give this episode a 7 out of 10. There were just a bit too many shots of people's faces, which made the episode a bit too long in my opinion. At some parts I started to space out. But also, it is a setup episode, so that's to be expected. Well, I hope the next one gives us something new, something we don't already know about. But anyway guys, that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, then please subscribe and leave a like, that would be really awesome. Now take care and see you next time.